Okay, so we have completed our journey, and I will still be there for you if you need me. But I've taught you those self-coaching tips and those self-coaching skills that are going to help you get through the next 6 weeks, and the 6 weeks after that, and the 6 weeks after that. I will still be there as a support. So what is next on the cards for you?
The next thing on the cards is, as a family and I, besides the walk-in that we've decided that we do on a daily basis now, is we've actually decided to become more social in our walk-in. So therefore, enter either do the park run every week.
Okay, where do you do your park run?
At Kids Beach.
Kids Beach, that's a beautiful park run.
So we'd like to do either the Kids Beach park run, but if
I actually do the Kids Beach park run every week, so I'll probably see you there.
Fantastic. So, but unfortunately, as you know, life doesn't always allow you to because of work commitments and that. But what we'd also like to do is actually, like for example, the Kempston Night Race and the Tomato Trot and the Cabbage Patch, all those like little fun events around East London we'd like to get involved with. So we'll take well, as a family we'll do it. So my son will run, which obviously he's a runner and I'm not quite up to running yet. But as a family we'll walk the 5 or 10 Ks, and I believe as I get fitter with my walking, I'll slowly progress to jogging and stuff, and stuff like that. You know, because I've had inserts put in my shoes now because I discovered
that you've been to orthotics.
Because I discovered that I had dropped arches, which was causing my feet problems and causing me to walk wrong and so on. So now I've got the orthotics in, which now have corrected my gait and my dropped arches. So I believe that'll all help to getting me more physically active. And then regarding the eating, we're still on this healthy eating plan. I'm still making my sandwiches. What I am trying to do though is actually now cut down on the fizzy drinks, because as before in our last interview I mentioned that I wasn't drinking as much fizzy drinks, and I'd actually moved from fully sugared fizzy drinks to diet drinks. So I'd actually like to move away from the diet drinks more to your waters and low-cal juices and things like that, you know, and away from the
but you must also watch with the fruit juices. There's generally a lot of sugar in those fruit juices. So maybe I know bottled water like a Quell and those flavoured waters, they've got a low sugar content.
So that's what I'm looking at. So
and I know, like you said, you've been on this journey and it's been a difficult journey for you, because I was quite unfit myself a few years ago, and I actually found that I got addicted to the sugars and I got addicted to the fatty foods, and I was quite overweight myself. And then I reached the point where I said to myself, listen, I don't want this anymore. I want to be there for my fiance, I want to be there for her when we get married. So I made a decision that day, and I said enough is enough, and I started eating healthily, and I started running every day, and I started that, and the first few weeks were rough. I mean, I experienced withdrawal symptoms from the sugar and the fatty food, and that I had headaches, and which I'm sure you also experienced, and it was a rough few weeks. But then I finally, over time, my body became accustomed to the change, and then I actually became a new person essentially. So I can see that the very same has happened for you, and I can see that you've gotten to this point where you reached the self-actualization, and you wanted change, you needed change, and you started the process of change. And it wasn't a complete 180-degree turn. It was a small gradual change.
40 degrees at a time.
Yes, over the 6 weeks, you just adjusting your compass slightly, until now, where you face in the opposite direction, where you were headed, and I can see you well on this journey to health. I can see you developed as an individual, and I'm almost positive that your change has impacted your family. Because
I think we're all healthier and we eat healthier as a result of it, because my family already going in that direction, and the fact that I've now moved in that direction with them has just enhanced
yes, and I remember,
speeded up the direction that we're going in together as a family.
I remember 2 weeks ago when we spoke, you actually told me about how the relationship between you and your wife was affected because of your lifestyle, and she was very irritable because of the lack of change, if I can use that word, before you started this process, and she had almost become very withdrawn because of your stubbornness for change. But over this process, I can see how your relationship has blossomed, and you two have grown closer together, and you've got this common goal now to be healthier. And I can see you've spoken about your relationship with your son as well, how that's blossomed, because you've shown more of an interest in his running and his cooking, and you maybe provided insight into what he cooks. So I can definitely see that there hasn't just been an improvement in your health, but there's been an improvement with the health of your relationships.
It's been a whole lifestyle.
Yes, no, because it has to be a lifestyle change. And I remember the first week I told you I worked on a holistic approach, which isn't just working on one thing. It's mind, body, soul, spirit. It's working on everything, trying to align all of those elements. Because once all of those elements are aligned, then it is very easy to do those lifestyle changes. And I can see that you have become a more well-rounded person. And I can see the passion and the drive and the desire you have for yourself now, because of you made that decision yourself. I didn't make it for you. And you have worked hard, and I know it's been a difficult journey, and it's been a difficult ride for you. But I can see that it's finally paying off now.
Absolutely.
And you are finally coming into your own at 52. You are becoming a whole new man. And I can see that it has been a wonderful journey for you.
It's definitely been a journey, and it's going to continue on the journey. Because obviously I can't stop now, I can't stop with my family now.
Yeah, no, you can't become complacent.
So we need to walk together as a family on this path forward.
It's fantastic. I'm so glad that I've been able to assist
Thank you
you.
very much for your assistance.
Wonderful.